It was a stormy night when Zayo's parents received the news that would change their lives forever. Despite being one of the wealthiest couples in Lekki, Nigeria, with everything they ever wanted, luxurious cars, a beautiful home, and a life filled with success, they could not buy their daughter's health. Zayo, their little girl, had been diagnosed with a terminal illness, and the doctors gave her just 3 months to live. No amount of money could heal her. Zayo was placed on oxygen, and her parents watched helplessly as she struggled to breathe. She moved around with an oxygen tube in her nose, but even through her suffering, Zayo remained incredibly strong. Her faith in God never wavered, and her infectious smile became the light in their darkest moments. Her parents tried to shield her from their pain. They couldn't bear to cry in front of her, but in the quiet moments alone, her mother would cry out to God, questioning why such a young life had to endure so much. Despite her condition, Zayo continued to encourage her parents. She would remind them to be strong, to trust in God, and to never give up. Her little voice, filled with wisdom beyond her years, became the strength they never knew they needed. God loves us, Zayo would say, her eyes bright with faith, and He will take care of us. Zayo's illness caused her to stop going to school and participating in other activities, but her parents devoted themselves to her completely. They chose to spend every moment with her, cherishing her laughter and the way she encouraged everyone who came to visit. Pastors came to pray for her, and those who visited with words of encouragement left astonished. It was Zayo who became the one to pray for others, to lift them up, and to share the hope of God's love. One evening, as Zayo lay on her sick bed, she called her parents close. With a smile that could melt anyone's heart, she spoke of God's love and the promise she wanted from them. "Promise me," she said, "you will never leave God, no matter what happens." The room filled with emotion as her parents, fighting back tears, promised her they would remain faithful to God, just as she had shown them. 3 months later, Zayo's time was drawing near. Her condition worsened, and her parents rushed her to the hospital. They arrived at a large hospital room where 2 other patients were already admitted. The doctors prepared for the worst, but Zayo had something else in mind. As her mother tried to stop her, Zayo smiled and told her, "God has asked me to do something." With strength that defied her frail body, Zayo walked across the room. She approached each of the patients, laid her hands on them, and prayed. To the amazement of everyone in the room, the patients were healed in a matter of seconds. The doctors, the nurses, her parents, everyone watched in awe as Zayo completed her final assignment on earth. When she finished, Zayo returned to her bed, held her parents' hands, and smiled one last time. "I'm done," she whispered. "God sent me here on an assignment, and now it's time to go home." The room filled with tears as Zayo passed away peacefully, knowing she had completed the work God had given her. Her funeral was a bittersweet farewell. Friends and family gathered by her grave, dressed in black, as they thanked God for her short but impactful life. Her grave was adorned with beautiful flowers, and a picture of Zayo was placed at the head of her resting place. Though her parents mourned, they found comfort in the legacy their little Dale had left behind. As they stood by her picture frame in their home, they held hands, smiling softly. They promised Zayo they would continue to serve God, just as she had taught them to do, no matter how tough life became. This story of little Zayo is one that reminds us all to never give up, no matter the trials we face, to trust in God's plan, and to always remain faithful. We thank you, dear viewers, for always being part of our journey. If this story touched your heart, please subscribe and share so that we can continue bringing you more stories of faith, love, and strength. Thank you for watching, and may God bless you.